Well, welcome back to the Prospect Hut. This is the channel. If you're a Mets fan, this is the channel you want to subscribe to, because I will tell you and give you a pretty good idea of the players that are in the Mets minor league system. Now, we know the Mets went full bore and they sold a lot of players. In other words, they traded a lot of veteran players, a lot of some Hall of Famers. One of which was Max Scherzer. But if this is a channel where you want to learn about the Met prospects that they brought in, this is the channel for you. As far as I know, there's no other channel that's specifically like this. So I need you to subscribe if you're watching this video. I'm going to have so much stuff now, from now until who knows how long. I got so much stuff and so many players to go through. But one player we're going to learn a lot about is this prospect that the Mets picked up from the Texas Rangers. And his name is Luisangel Acuna. Now, if you recognize the name, he is the younger brother, of Braves superstar Ronald Acuna Jr. Now I'm going to read you from the Sporting News, and this is from a few days ago, discussing who Luisangel Acuna is. Headline: Who is Luisangel Acuna? What to know as brother of Ronald Acuna Jr. heads to Mets and Max Scherzer trade. Now before we really get into this, you need to subscribe again and like the video and let me know what you think. There was a lot of curiosity about the Mets heading into this year's MLB trade deadline. Speculation swirled around their top pitching duo of Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander. One of the questions was whether one or both would waive their no-trade clauses to go to a contender and what it would take to acquire them. MLB fans are getting the answers to those questions. On Saturday, the Mets agreed to send Scherzer and cash to the Rangers for Texas's number 3 rated prospect Luisangel Acuna. Acuna, a middle infielder out of Venezuela, was putting together a solid season with Double-A Frisco. The Mets are acquiring a player who batted .315, .377 on base, .453 slugging at 21 years old, 3.5 years younger than his peers on average, per Baseball Reference. Even better, Acuna's arrival in the majors isn't expected to be far out. Earlier this season, Mets owner Steve Cohen said in a press conference that he wanted to fill out the team's farm system. The acquisition of Acuna is a massive step toward that end. Now here's what to know about the Mets' newest acquisition, including his family ties, his expected arrival date in the majors, and his 2023 stats. And Luisangel Acuna, is he related to Ronald Acuna Jr.? Well, absolutely. In fact, he is the younger brother of Braves superstar, who's probably the third best player in baseball, but probably the best player in the National League, Ronald Acuna Jr. Ronald is 25 and Luis are brothers. Ronald Acuna was called up to Atlanta at 20 years old. He appeared in 111 games and hit .293, .366, .552 as a rookie. Luisangel was signed by the Rangers on July 2nd, 2018 for $425,000, which was significantly more than his brother's $100,000 bonus. He started in the Rangers Dominican Summer League before playing for the Rangers low single A, high single A, Double-A affiliates. I would mention this very quickly, that Ronald Acuna Sr. played in the Mets minor league system. So there is a connection to the Mets and the Acuna family. When will Luisangel Acuna make it to the MLB? MLB.com projected him arriving to the majors in 2024 as he worked with the Rangers' loaded farm system. With Marcus Semien and Corey Seager set at second base and shortstop, respectively, in Texas, there was no need for the club to rush Acuna's ascent. Mets might be a bit more aggressive, however, with second base a pain point when Jeff McNeil slumps. They could push Acuna's timetable up a bit, but the team is in sell mode this year. They might start him at Double-A Binghamton. He is in Double-A Binghamton. He will be playing on Tuesday night, August 1st, in his first game for the Rumble Ponies. And the Mets are very conservative with their prospects. They take a long time to bring them up. Now his statistics. I'll just give you a rundown. Acuna has put together a strong season at Double-A with decent power for a middle infielder and big-time speed. Acuna's strikeout percentage is a big boon as well, and he gets on base at a solid clip. His defensive tools are viewed as above average. The Mets can hope that Acuna and Francisco Lindor become a middle infield tandem that sticks together long term. The other fun aspect of this trade is that Acuna will now be in the same division as his brother, the Acunas could end up having an NL East rivalry for years. Given Ronald's personality, that would be a treat for baseball fans everywhere. Now, what's interesting, too, is that Acuna's scouting report basically says that he is going to be an everyday player. It's whether his power will develop more, which will determine if he's able to be a superstar, elite prospect. He's a blue chip prospect, but he might be an elite prospect if he's able to lift the ball a little bit more into the air. But he's a high energy player. He's a speed guy. He has stolen over 40 bases 3 years in a row in the minor leagues, and right now he's got 42 stolen bases in Double-A, with having played 80 games. So, you let me know what you think about this video. Are you happy that the Mets made this move? Are you happy that they got this big prospect in here? You let me know in the comments section. And if you see him in the minor leagues, let me know. What do you think about him? And of course, please subscribe to Prospect Cut. I'll see you later. Thank you, and I'll have a good day.